3, action.
Thank you, Benga. Hello and welcome to Lagos Studios. President Muhammadu Buhari has just entered into an emergency security meeting with service chiefs and some state governors. The governors in attendance are Jubrila Bindo of Adamawa, Kashim Shettima of Borno, and Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna. The details of the impromptu meeting is still sketchy, but it is coming briefly after the president declared that he has ordered the security apparatus to resist as the extreme of kill any ballot snatchers at the forthcoming elections. And former President Goodluck Jonathan has tasked Nigerians to embrace peace and shun violence ahead of the rescheduled general elections. Dr. Jonathan, who was in Bayelsa, his hometown, at the weekend for the polls earlier scheduled for February 16th and March 2, but postponed by 1 week to February 29 and March 9, called on Nigerians to remain peaceful. The former president spoke at the meeting with Niger Delta youth leaders in Yenagoa, where he urged the electorate to shun vote buying, but should instead vote according to their conscience. Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu has reaffirmed the commitment of the Nigerian police to deal with whosoever constitutes a nuisance by snatching ballot boxes during the forthcoming election. He said this after the meeting of the service chiefs had with President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday. Buhari had on Monday at the opening of the All Progressives Congress APC National Caucus emergency meeting in Abuja, warned anybody who thinks he has enough influence in his locality to lead a body of thugs to snatch boxes or to disturb the voting system, he would do it at his own detriment. The appeal court sitting in Ilorin has overturned an earlier judgment of the Kwara State High Court over the authentic state working committee of the All Progressives Congress in the state. In his judgment, Justice Ibrahim Salawa ruled that the lower court has no jurisdiction in entertaining the case in the first instance, as matters relating to the Independent National Electoral Commission cannot be heard by the State High Court. The court recognized the Bashir Olanwa late executive committee as the authentic APC executives in Kwara State as against the Shola Balogun Fulani faction recognized by the lower court. Justice Salawa described the judgment of the lower court as a sheer fruitless academic exercise which holds no water in law. Reacting to the judgment, counsels to APC national chairman and state chairman said the judgment has validated the primary elections that produced Abdurrahman Abdurrazak as the APC governorship candidate and other candidates of the party in the states.
The originating process of the claimant who are first and second respondent here, that is Honorable Shola Balogun Fulani, is incurably defective. The court below, that is the High Court, presided by Justice T.S. Omar, has no jurisdiction to go ahead and try that matter. Now, the main appeal today, this court, the Court of Appeal, having delivered that judgment, said there will be no reason for them to go ahead to deliver another judgment in the same matter, against the same judgment, with the same parties. It will amount to academic exercise, which the court are not meant for.
The Court of Appeal had laid rest all the controversies about the judgments of the lower court delivered on the 19th December 2018. It nullified the total judgment, and of course, the issue of Honorable Shola Balogun parading himself as the APC chairman in Kwara State have been laid to rest. The real candidate of the APC in the states, of course, Alhaji Abdurrahman Abdurrazak. This judgment further solidified the primaries that was held in October. So there's no controversy at all. As of today, the APC
to Shola Balogun Fulani said will appeal the judgments. And still in Kwara State, Justice Alimat Suleiman of the Ilorin High Court has adjourned hearing on the trial of 5 accused persons in bank robbery case till 14th and 15th of next month. The hearing, which was slated to hold between Tuesday and Wednesday, was stalled due to the absence of the defense counsel, Metanias Emeribe. The accused person standing trial, Ayuade Akinibosun, Ipekunle Adiola, Abraham, Salahuddin Aziz, and Niyi Ogundiro were all brought to court. Prosecution counsel Wahab Egbewale, who announced the absence of the defense counsel in court on Tuesday, said that Emeribe called about his inability to come and suggested adjournments, which the court reluctantly agreed with. The presiding judge, Halimat Saliman, expressed disappointment over the absence of the defense counsel in court on Tuesday. And business is next. Adubuyega Labiron is standing by.